Hello, galactic travelers, cosmic crew. What's up? What is a starseed, and what is StarSeedology? This StarSeedology is the merge of the way our brain thinks, the experiences that we've had in these lifetimes, understanding that those are DNA templates that are within our energy fields that created experiences, understanding what the overall lesson is from those experiences, understanding from a human level what we lack within our DNA structures and what we have in abundance within our DNA structures from a soul level, because some of us are more physical, some of us experience everything in a lower density. In a human body, our DNA is more aligned with the human body. Others of us are way more etheric and benevolent races that aren't used to having bodies, and so the lessons are still quite harsh, because in a human experience you're merging all of it together for the first time. So and this is important to understand a little bit about my story, because my Akash and my DNA, because that's what happens as we awaken into these higher dimensions. We're just getting more glimpses of the aspects of ourselves. And this is what multidimensionality is. And then within that, then you're waking up that knowledge. So the goal now, since we've ascended, and since now the StarSeedology is a tool that I'm going to be traveling and teaching. The sessions, we're going to still have the sessions. I have one-on-one sessions that are 2 hours long, okay? So this can be just like a regular coaching session. And I have the first session that we have, which is where we identify some of these points. Understanding what that first session is getting your template list and looking at your energy field within your chart and just understanding your energy field. You know, this isn't full-blown astrology. This isn't full-blown starseed readings. I don't have all of them. They're the ones that show up just in your natal chart, not oppositions. I don't have all the connections and all those types of things, but this is just enough. It's a little bit of a bunch of it. And also, in the one-on-one sessions right now, and this is, right now I have the availability to do this, because understand that StarSeedology is also evolving, because this information needs to get out to everybody. This information is changing people's lives. The sessions that I'm doing with beings it's changing their lives radically. And if it's not on the first time, it's okay. It's happening, and it's not just because it's me, right? It's because this information is the highest timeline that is available to humanity within my seed, and from the Galactic Council, the Cosmic Coalition, the Council of 12, within my energy field. And this time it is to be a 9, and what a 9 is helping create these future timelines in this now moment for this shift. Okay, So the StarSeed template is the highest timeline for humanity. And what does that mean? That means right now we just need to focus not so much on what's happened, okay? Because we need to identify what's happened to us as people are waking up to what reality really is. But it's most importantly to do it just to understand. When you understand that it's just an experience that you had because of an energy field upgrade within your field, and you start understanding what bigger perspectives as a seed being you have, because some of us are more galactic, some of us are more from the core seed, some of us are both. We're on different timelines, we're in different dimensions. Some are more from the future, some are more from the past. You know, now it's like I'm seeing charts where because these are your chart, your astrology chart, and don't get freaked out if you have a block on that when you look at it, because this is what we talk about in coaching. You have a block because this was an energetic tool that we used throughout eons to track this. But understand that your astrology chart is just your soul dialing in your energy field and the exact energy sequences, that if your energy field can get to that resonance, then you're going to plop into your original template and you're going to speed on like a beat. But if you're getting thrown off, and so your chart is explaining to you at a soul level who you are, but that it's a perception shift. Because if you, like I have 6 planets in Libra. This is, you know, how I can pull in all this knowledge from both sides, if you will, from the lower and the higher dimensions. But I have mastered, I'm a master soul. I've mastered this wheel. I'm incarnated from the future to assist in this time. I have Saturn retrograde, which means I'm repeating a lifetime. I know that the lifetime I'm repeating is somewhat similar to the stories of Ma'at and Isis and Osiris, and that age of Leo, whenever we ascended in last time and were helping humanity go through the shift that was the ending of the age of Leo and the Ice Age, where we were worshiping Ra, the sun god, because it was melting the ice. So I have 6 planets in Libra, but this is the perception shift. I'm not necessarily Libra. At a soul level, I had to complete my mission in the right now moment. I had to have an extra 6 planets of Libra in my field, because my other houses that are empty, you know, including Aries, which is, I'm an Aries rising, it's stacked. I've mastered those. If your houses are empty, that's because you've mastered it. Your tree can't stand up straight with 6 planets of Libra blowing at you if you're not stacked like crazy in Aries. So what does that mean? That means I'm actually the divine male. I'm actually the divine male. At a soul level, I am the divine male. I am not. Now I've mastered the divine feminine energy to the point now where I've balanced both of those out, which is then what makes me so powerful. But I know that, so that I'm constantly aware of what my experience is and what I need to do to keep going and ascending. So the first meeting is just getting your chart, understanding your energy field, and talking through some of the major things that you feel are blocking you. And at the same time, it's all done with connection to your StarSeed Origins through a Stargate within my DNA template that opens up those connections. And every message is different. This is how I can explain things in 20 different ways, because I am just a conduit to give this information to you guys. That first session right now is, I'll list the prices here, okay? And this is ching, the ching ching, and I'm keeping them as low as I can. Notice that there's the first option, okay? That's $144, and that's with the chart. And with the first session. If you're not worried about the StarSeed chart, or, and this is what's cool, if you've already got a reading from me in the past, these have completely changed and developed over this course of the 61 beautiful souls that I've read for in the past 3 months. And I'm so grateful for it, but it really has evolved. So when if you rebook, you're actually only ending up paying for the whole thing to begin with, and you got a whole bunch of extra time with me and I with you in order to develop this. So if you've already had a reading, and especially in the very beginning, there's always more information. And I already have your chart. If I've already done your chart, then, or if I don't necessarily need to do your StarSeed points, you just want a coaching session to talk about multidimensionality, to talk about financial stuff. I'm really not ready to share on the business side because I'm still mastering the art of blending that 3D and releasing some of that. And I'm not going to share all of that until I know I've mastered it. So right now, it's really RH negative coaching, really StarSeed, anything that you want to know from the galactic perspective. Just if you're stuck, if you're having a specific trauma event, if you do a reading and then you want another session. Right now, I'm doing those for 99 bucks, okay, for an hour and a half, which is a really good deal. And then here's the other thing. If you really just want to know about your StarSeed points and what your chart looks like, I can send you your chart for the $69. So, you know, we can do this in pieces. I can just send you your chart. You'll know the StarSeed location so that you can then do your own research. You can go pull some of the information. Now I'm going to be talking more from a cosmic perspective and a Mu perspective about these ancient star seeds and their energies and what they teach us. So even if you just have a blueprint of your StarSeed Origins, and I can get that to you guys like within, within 48 hours, 2 or 3 days. If you send me your information, I can pop those out, and that's $69, and then I'll have that. And then if you want to book a session for $99, you see, so I've kind of got building blocks there. So right now, email coco@cosmicchristy.com, and I send you this link, this menu. If you already know what service you want when you email me, just let me know that. And then of course I'll ask for your birth date, I'll ask for your time of birth. If you don't know the exact time of birth, then give me as much as you do know, and there will be some planets that are off, but just the faster moving ones in your house will be off. But I can still get your StarSeed points, which can still give you your programs to give you access to the data. And what also is interesting is if you don't have the time of birth, I'm noticing there's a reason, okay? So just give me what you have, and then I need to know where you were born. Physically on the map, when your spark was boop into this 3D reality, I need to know what grid system you were on. Hoot hoot, if you know what I mean, right? Because that's what StarSeedology is. It's just understanding your energy frequency. So I hope this helped. I'm going to keep it short. And I'm going to do this for myself because, again, I'm always so honest with you guys. I'm still working through some of these final abundance issues, being such a soul that was in service to others, right? And now releasing to allow to receive. So I will be launching Cosmic Christie Patreon account, and that is going to grow. And my intent is not to stay on these other platforms for a long time, to build other ones that link things together, or to link Patreon in with our site. But for now, that's what we're going to do. And so it is. Because I need to make myself do it. I'm taking my medicine. A spoonful of sugar. Thank you guys, and I hope to talk to you soon. One more thing, if you're led to do a reading and you really don't even know why, that is a normal thing, because on a lot of levels this is an appointment that we made, and to activate you from another dimension, and all we need to do is have an energy connection, and you're drawn to. And when these readings happen, and even if the dates get fumbled up or something happens, I'm always doing your session at the exact moment that it's supposed to happen per the transits in the astrology chart, and it always has something to do with Venus. So it's amazing. So just know if you're guided to do it, but now's not the right time for whatever reason, then now's not the right time, okay? And call it in that that's going to happen, and then it'll come available. If it is available and you're like, now I'm going to do it, just jump in and do it, because don't let your ego fight you. And it's not about the ching. Boot boot.